How to travel the world for cheap. 9 tips for an affordable and fantastic vacation. In this video, we are going to talk about the how to travel the world for cheap, 12 tips for an affordable and fantastic vacation. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thinking about taking an extended vacation and exploring the world? Yes, that would be amazing, but also probably pretty expensive. Trips to faraway places can cost thousands of dollars, and eating ramen every day for a year or two isn't exactly conducive to saving up for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Fortunately, there are lots of ways to travel the world on a budget. With these tips, you can escape the mundane world of work and school and instead book flights to a foreign land. Research your destination before booking. If you have a specific destination in mind, it might seem like booking a ticket right away would be the best bet. But before you do, be sure to do some prep work. Research the weather, typical prices, and any regional quirks that might affect your trip. If you're going somewhere rural or tropical, you might want to make sure you have the right vaccinations. If you'll be traveling to a rural area, you might want to make sure you have enough data to use maps or GPS. You should also look into potential events in the area and make sure you won't be in danger. If you're going to be visiting religious sites or monuments, make sure you know when the best times to visit are, as some might be closed on certain days. Look for deals on travel apps and websites. Since airline and hotel websites often have their best deals at specific times, you can do yourself a favor by signing up for travel apps like Hopper or TravelPie. These apps will watch for the best deals and then send you a notification when prices are lower than normal. If you prefer to book with a website, check out Airfare Watchdog or Google Flights. When you're booking hotels, travel booking sites like Booking.com and hostelbookers.com often have exclusive deals or coupons that aren't available on other sites. You can also use services like Hotel Tonight or Airbnb that let you book discounted or last-minute hotel rooms and Airbnb rentals. Fly during the off-season. This is one of the best ways to save money on any vacation, travel, or otherwise. Off-season refers to a period of time during which there is either a lack of tourists at a location or a lack of general activity there. For example, if you visit Paris in the summer, you are likely to find both tourists and locals out and about. But in the winter, Paris is mostly locals since the weather is too cold for most tourists to visit. The best way to find out when to go somewhere is to look at the weather patterns for the region and then do some research on when the best times to visit are. You can also ask locals when the best times to visit are. Speaking with people who actually live in the area you want to visit is a great way to find out when the best times to visit are. If you can travel during the off-season, you are more likely to have a great experience without dealing with the crowds. Stay in hostels and guest houses. If you're planning on staying in hostels, guest houses, or other budget accommodations, make sure to book them as far in advance as possible. These places fill up fast, especially in popular destinations. Hostels are a great way to meet people and have a low-cost travel experience. You can always find a room in a hostel that is well within your budget. Many people who stay in hostels find them to be very safe and great for solo travelers. If you want to stay in a guest house, try to find one that is family-run since these are often cheaper than hotels. You can also look for bed and breakfasts as an affordable option. Get a travel credit card before you go. Travel credit cards that give you points for every dollar you spend are a great way to save money for your trip. But because of their lucrative benefits, many credit card companies charge a high interest rate. The best way to get a travel credit card is to get one before you go on your trip. That way, you can use it to pay for everything on your trip and then pay off the bill when you get home. If you have a card with a low APRA, paying off the bill in full will be easy and won't cost you anything extra. If you can't pay off the balance right away, look for a card with a low APRA. Travel credit cards often come with great benefits such as travel insurance, hotel rewards, or airport lounge access. Choose a card with benefits that best suit your travel plans. For example, if you're going to a tropical destination, you might want a card that provides travel insurance for hurricanes and tropical storms. Be flexible with your destination and dates. If you're trying to keep costs down and you're not set on a particular destination, be flexible with your dates and destination. If you want to go to Paris but you can't get a good deal, try looking at nearby places like Rome, Prague, or Barcelona. You can also be flexible with your dates. If you want to go in the fall but tickets are expensive, try going in the spring or winter. If you want to go in the summer but tickets are expensive, try going in the fall. If you want to go on a particular date and it's expensive, try going on a cheaper date. Be flexible with your dates and destination, and you might find cheaper tickets. Don't pay for tours or activities up front. If you're visiting a popular tourist destination, you might be approached by people trying to sell you tours or activities. Before you book something, remember that you can always walk away. If you're planning on booking tours and activities beforehand, don't pay for them all at once. Pay for things as you go or pay a small deposit upfront and then pay the rest when you're done. This is a good way to avoid getting scammed and paying for things you don't want. Check out couchsurfing and homestays. If you're going somewhere cheap, couchsurfing and homestays are a great way to meet locals and save money. You can find people who are willing to host you in their home for free or a small fee. You can also sign up to host people in your home for free or a small fee to help offset hosting costs. Hosting is a great way to meet people in the area, save money, and avoid hostel or hotel costs. Take public transportation. Instead of taking taxis or renting a car, you can take public transportation like trains or buses. This is a great way to save money and meet locals. If you're traveling in a group, this is also a great way to save money on transportation. If you're traveling in a group, split up transport costs with friends. For example, if you're going to Paris, you and a friend could each take a train and meet in the middle. Like this, you only have to pay one train ticket instead of two. Traveling the world can be an amazing experience. And while it's true that it can be expensive, it doesn't have to break the bank. By following these 12 tips, you could travel the world on a budget. Whether you're planning a trip to Europe, Asia, or another corner of the globe, you don't have to be rich to afford it. You just have to be smart and make the most of your money. If you enjoyed this video and got value from it, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Comment below if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.